Don't call me Cripple Billy, you.
For why? Isn't your name Billy and aren't you a cripple?
Poor Billy'll never be getting kissed, unless it was be a blind girl.
Daniel Radcliffe is playing Billy Claven, who he's a disabled boy on this island who everybody has kind of written off as a bit stupid and a bit just not part of the island really in a way that they notice. He actually turns out to be the most astute, the most brilliant and the most intelligent person on the island, and therefore is able to run rings around all of them, and that's part of the joy of the story too.
So it's a story about a boy on an island who desperately wants to get off because he's not treated particularly well, who grabs a dream to come to America to audition for a play. For a film. So that's the gist of it. It's kind of a twisty-turny story with a lot of laughs.
He's somebody who's kind of constantly looking for answers about his past and his origins in the play, but also kind of desperate to separate himself from them because they have become it's become such a suffocating and isolating place for him to live in many ways. Which I've made it, that's the other thing, and it's really funny because I've made it sound like, because it is such in many ways a very dark and sad story, but that doesn't do any justice to how funny it is. Like, that's the thing, it's like it's an out-and-out comedy but manages to have real pathos and heart at the same time.
Dan is a wonderful actor, and I remember on the first day of rehearsals, way back when we did it in London when we were rehearsing, he came in and his Irish accent was perfect. He's such a hard-working actor and he's so naturally talented anyway, and such a great member of the company. I mean, I think the play is an ensemble play, which is wonderful. Every part is a great part.
Well, we're a very good team. I mean, everybody gets on, which is great. Daniel is fantastic because, he's just like any other young actor, except that he works much harder than most young actors. And it's just been huge fun all the way through.
Well, I think we all feel it's great to have this length of time with these characters because we really get comfortable in their skin, and it's incredible being here, I think, and all of us are just delighted. It's a lot of our first debuts as well tonight, so yeah.
I think it is a different show here than it was in London. I think it's an even better show because it's got darker and we've all got better, and the performances I think have all found more layers that have come into them, and it was like we were away from it for the perfect amount of time for it to sort of just leave our body enough to not be tired of it and to want to attack it again, but sort of simultaneously we hadn't completely forgotten it either. So it was in the end perfectly timed. So and to the company, as you say, is just like they're an amazing group, so it's lovely.